All right, everyone, welcome back. This is another Robmack Plays Minecraft. We are again on the D23 server, and we are joined by the esteemed Dreamreaver23, aka Mr. Acoustic D,
Hello, hello.
and our partner in crime, Timestorm.
Don't tell him I did it.
And today we have some special things going on. Actually, I'm not the only one recording today. So Timestorm is recording all of this in the default texture pack, if I remember correctly.
Yes, because I'm lame.
And Dream is recording in the Sortex. Is that correct?
Yep, Sortex modded. It's not completely modded, though. We don't have all the textures for it.
And,
Sortex mostly modded.
And
It's
I
'cause I'm
have
lazy.
and I have actually switched over to the John Smith, which has been also edited by a good friend of ours, Insult. So we are happy for that. And because we're all are recording, we're not the only ones doing introductions. So I will lead over. Go ahead, Dream.
Hey guys, welcome back. Dreamreaver23 here with another Let's Play episode of Minecraft. And today is not going to be a Let's Play, so to speak, as more of a Let's Show. We've been doing a lot of work here on the server with the new update. As many of you know, we have the Feed the Beast Minecraft edition. Feed the Beast on here, so we have a lot of all the mods that the Minecraft crew runs, and we actually have been developing a lot of stuff on here lately. I'm going to show that off. I am not joined today by Steve. He is taking care of some stuff for school, but I am joined by Robmack69. Say hello, Rob.
Hey, how's it going?
And Timestorm, there she is. Hi, Timestorm.
Hi.
Now, Rob and Time have been really busting their butt doing a lot of hard work. We've had the server up now for about 9 days, and they haven't even started to build a house yet because they've been working on a big, huge server project. So we're going to show that off today, and I'm not the only one recording. Rob's also recording. I'll have a link to his channel so you can see his video of this same video. He's going to have a different perspective and everything on there. And Time is also recording, and she's going to have this up on her channel so that she can... maybe? I thought you said you were.
Joking.
You're going to have it all raw. So
I will.
like unedited.
I will.
You'll actually have it on there with no edits, so you'll actually be able to see the full display and everything on there. But this, right now, we're just kind of here at my observatory over town. This is where I can come and kind of mess around in Computercraft, and which we were just actually noting about the computers. Sometimes they just kind of stay off, and you can't turn them back on, so I have to replace that one again.
I wonder if we can put a switch on it.
That would be weird.
It just seems weird. But
Why does it see Dream that you can just look down here and see all your minions working?
Minions is such a strong word. I got to crack the whip every once in a while. I see a big Pokeball being built, and I'm just like, hey, that doesn't work. So, but anyways, we wanted to do. This is going to be a little bit longer video, but we are going to try to keep the segments to where they're efficient, concise.
We got yelled at last time.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's face it, we're pretty good at taking multiple takes. So,
hey, some of the episodes that me and Steve record, most of them we try to get it all in one take, but a lot of times if it's something we're doing for a tutorial, we'll work on that damn thing for 3 or 4 hours. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Hop down here, and we're going to first give you an overview of Spawn City. Now, Spawn City, I actually really like how it is because it's in a snow biome, but we have a lot of wrath lamps down right now just so creepers don't explode while we're still building it up. So it really kind of sets it apart. You can see it on the map and everything like that. Lush green versus snow biome out there. And there's a lot of really cool things that are here in Spawn City. What were we going to say?
Oh, just so that you know, for all of us, the wrath lamps are very nice, but for those of you who don't know, because they create a lot of light, they do create a good amount of lag. So I don't recommend just doing this just for the fun of it.
No, these kind of have these have a purpose, and yeah, we could probably use a glowstone, but even still, like if you have enough glowstone in an area, it will start to cause more lag for a system, especially if there's a lot of other stuff going on. Now, first starting off, we're going to come over here for just a quick overview of what's in Spawn City. We have the D23 Theater. I just built this earlier today, and I still do love this texture pack. I love how the bricks look on here. But yeah, going inside here, you can see that we're actually playing Star Wars here in the theater.
We're
I
playing
would do this.
Wars. What?
I think this is at the same spot that it was at last time when we were.
Our
I would
last
do the
take.
Cantina theme, but
Yeah,
YouTube
on the
hates
last
me.
take. What's that?
That I do the Cantina theme, but YouTube hates me.
What happens?
I know.
So yeah, we just simply have a advanced computer back there from Computer Craft, and the advanced monitors up front. Which I could have done this honestly. I could have done this one with just the regular computer because there's no color being displayed in there.
Don't you hate it when there's always somebody who sits in front of you and you can't see? Oh, sorry.
Pretty much, jerk.
Hey, it's Ye Old Pub.
Yep. So right here we got Ye Old Pub, which was done by John Doe 9843, and we were talking about this in the last take too. There are parts of the texture packs that do not show up with the new system. Like when they switched over, instead of just showing up as purple blocks, they're just clear on a lot of things now. So I got nothing in here, but if I right-click in there,
Um,
did they disappear?
no, they're still there. I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about. So
Yeah,
it's
oh,
always showed up on
Yeah,
mine.
sorting leaves. There you
Yep.
go.
Strange.
Yeah, switching back, it says sorting leaves. That's kind of what it pulled into it.
Yep.
If you use the default texture pack, things show up.
Oh.
Yeah, but it looks so default. But I really do like this pub. I like how just how it looks like with the pyramid shape, or not the pyramid shape, just the A framed house kind of design. It looks really cool. So yeah, and you can see a lot of stuff going on down here. Now I think you were mentioning that they're brewing. Well, right now they're not doing anything down here.
No, I think
kinda lazy.
Tom and I drank it all last night.
Yeah. Fine. If you drink the alcoholic beverages in the stuff, does it make it to where your screen goes blurry?
I don't know.
Yes, I think so.
Because I know the
I'm not sure.
coffee, like it makes it to where you like for 15 seconds or 20 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever, you like walk a lot faster.
What's the name of alcohol in this?
I think it's
Here.
mead. Honey mead.
Curative mead and short mead. Well, let's try these.
Throw them around. I want some.
I'm not getting anything. It's not.
Oh, wait, I'm in creative.
Ah, that's why. We're in creative.
We're all getting drunk on YouTube. Oh my god.
Well, that was a waste of time.
Oh wow. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
too bad.
nothing.
Too bad Insult's not here. There's a coffee shop right here.
True.
That is
He
true.
always needs his coffee. So yeah, this is the coffee shop that we don't know who was put up by. I do like that John actually put on there, made by John Doe or created by, because that makes it to where it's much easier to be like, oh, and this person made this, blah 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 blah.
User on the server, whoever nicked this computer, I will kill you.
Was it
Why?
Igor?
I don't. I'm not gonna go there. By the way, Igor made an airport over here. Love you, Igor. This is your moment in the sun, the moment in the sunshine, moment in the spotlight. Yeah, there we go.
He made the airport.
He
Oh,
did.
is that what this is?
That's because we have Traincraft, which is the old Trains and Zeppelin mod. Well, they still have
Right.
the Zeppelins in there.
Oh, see, I've only messed with the trains themselves. I haven't looked at anything else on them. That's cool. I was wondering what this was. I was like, is that like a weird looking creeper that's miscolored? I don't know.
I don't know if that actually works. I don't know. Whoa, that's a Zeppelin.
So yeah,
Just
this is the airport.
spawning zeppelins out.
All right. Well, let's see. There's got to be a block here. I don't want to leave it here.
Here you guys, I'm getting in.
It doesn't look like you're not going very far. Hey, this is what we got in trouble for before, was not sticking to topic. And now Dream's the one in the...
Don't judge me.
I can't even find the block to get rid of it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me test this.
You need some coal or something. Hey, whoa. Hey, check this out. I'm going for a ride.
Ow.
You crashed. Oh, I'm in a wall now.
Crash.
I don't know how to go. I don't know where to go.
Oh,
How
wow.
do you make it lift?
Look up.
Or try shift like
And then
your
go
normal
push
up.
forward and look up.
Oh, yeah, it's not working. I don't know
Space
what
bar.
I'm doing.
Space bar. Well, Time, it was nice knowing you. How do you
Hi, guys.
how do you get rid of this thing? I can't even get out. I'm stuck in here with Dream. Oh, how'd you get out?
I just right-clicked. It's gonna float away.
Oh, I think it's because I'm the passenger.
How many did you spawn? Dear God.
1. Oh wait, I'm on them. Oh my goodness, let me out.
Right-click on the floor.
Oh hey, look, that's because I was spawning them in because I was had Zeppelin's right-click.
Okay.
How do we get rid of these things?
There we go. You keep punching, you'll eventually get it.
All
All
right.
right. So let's fix this.
Okay, so now that we've just went off topic for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, really.
All
All right. So
right.
back to what we were doing. So yeah, so that's spawn.
I'll show you the storeroom right here. The storeroom. This is actually what we're about to get to once we go to the transition right after this. This is what we've acquired.
Oh, this
You
is
might
something I
add
don't
This is all
have.
the stuff that's been mined. Okay.
What is this?
Yes.
Amber. Amber doesn't show up in my texture pack.
So yeah.
But yeah, this is all the stuff that we have collected. And mind you that we're not down at the diamond level. All of our fun is not that low. So
Right.
how low
All right,
do you go
so,
for your
to the
fun?
main event, what you guys are here to see. This is, the grand hub, the central station of everything. This is... Oh, shit, I'm falling.
Yeah, there's a hole there.
This is leaving
Yeah.
us. 'Cause we're
We
falling.
should put a sign saying, Cuidados or whatever.
How about Dream? Don't
Mind the
fall
gap.
in hole.
So
Mind the
this is
gap.
the Grand Central Station right here. This is really the main part and like the big part of the build that's been going on. And it's been taking quite a while, like what, 8-9 days now, pretty much since we started off.
Done.
No, it's not. There's still a lot to be bored.
True story. I am now psychologically insane.
I don't think you were that far off before we started this, though.
Is
so
it clinical
doesn't count.
now? Is it clinical?
Yes, it was. I actually have a certificate on my wall.
Oh, awesome.
Right next to my degree. It's cool. So this is the Grand Hub 4. This is the central station that we have right here. And the biggest thing is, which we were talking about this a little bit earlier, and kind of what started this whole situation is, before we started using this before we started using this mod pack, a couple servers back we had Bucket on, and the great thing about Bucket is this has a lot of plugins like Essentials, to where you could type in /spawn or /home or death point or back or whatever. But people would actually have a spawn city. They would have these things to where they could, build a shop so that they could sell all their stuff that they're going to other people. Other people on the server would buy it. And without having Bucket, since Bucket hadn't really been updating or putting anything out, it's really fallen away. And most people, they go off into their corner of Minecraft, and then it's just like being on single player. They're not communicating with anybody. And so I kind of pointed it out to Rob, saying, hey, let's do something to where it brings the server back together. And, we're going to turn off this rain. Brings the server back together, and people start actually communicating again. So figure out something, and we'll see what happens. And so, Rob, I know I asked you that, and then you came up with this idea.
Yeah, basically, the reason I got into Minecraft was the minecarts, and you can imagine I did it for a long time on vanilla, which means I really didn't do much besides get in a cart and go. But now there's a lot of stuff. We have Traincraft and Railcraft on here, and that works really well with a lot of other things. And so we said, hey, let's make a central station where it's right in the middle of Spawn City. Everybody's got a central place to go. We'll branch out from there and start connecting to people. And that's what we did. We just headed out in all 4 directions and started mining. We started out with Steve's carts. It worked good until they got a little too far down the road. And then we had to come up with some more creative ideas. So I said, hey, look, my partner in crime in all this was Timestorm in the beginning. And I said, Time, I need an idea for mining and placing bedrock, because we wanted to encase everything in bedrock. And Time...
Let's go down and show them while we're talking about this.
Yeah,
too.
let's head down that way. I said, Time, I need something that's going to work. I've run out of ideas. What do you got? And Time told me what?
Turtles.
Yep.
So
Turtles.
confident. So bold.
Soft shell turtles.
No, come back. Sorry, I'm losing stuff over here. I was trying to grab a Twix. My wife bought me Twix. And I love Twix.
So nice
Well, that was nice of her.
Off topic again, but it happens. So, and this is what you're talking about. And I remember whenever you were first talking, because we were kind of saying, well, how far out do we want to go? And, you know, to kind of keep everything with server lag and everything like that. And I know we were talking about going out 4,500 blocks, not from spawn directly, but on Ray's minimap, 4,500 out from spawn. So north, south, east, west at 4,500 on there. And that's a long way. That's a lot of blocks to get taken care of. And I know you said first you start off with Steve's carts. And I was actually, that was one of the days that I was here with you, and I was actually checking out whenever y'all were building those, because y'all were building the little carts up. But so the problem, you were running into what kind of problem? Like they just would stop working or what?
Well, there was two things. One, when like we have the quartz crystal from Zycraft in here, you can't place track over that. So if it ran into that, then you had to go out and you didn't know about it, so you had to just keep watching them. On top of that, once you get out so far, it's just the travel time back and forth. So we actually wouldn't see a car for almost an hour because it took that long to get out there, mine until it was full, and come all the way back. And that's why we needed something else.
And Timestorm, you brought up going to and using turtles.
Yes.
So how did you have that set up?
Actually, it was kind of like a big ring of turtles, about 26 of them, with a one center control unit. And it said, "Hey guys, everyone move forward. Okay, now everyone dig. Okay, now everyone place down bedrock." And it actually worked decently at the time, but it was slow, and we had to refill it, and it just wasn't working for us. And so we had.
And they would have to like drop off their stuff too, right?
Well, they generally drop stuff, but then they get stuff in the inventory and have to clear it out and then put more stuff in it. And you had to do it 26 times for all these turtles.
Well, I think, and I know, so the turtles, maybe not for such a large scale operation. I do really like how the turtles, how they work. They are great, but this is honestly a really big project.
Yes.
Yeah, when it came down to it, we figured out for all 4 tunnels, just alone to place the bedrock, we had to place, or we're gonna. Well, obviously we're still in the process, but it'll be 360,000 blocks of bedrock.
And one thing that I should mention is, I know a lot of people are like, "Why did you even put bedrock down?" The reason why we wanted to go there and put bedrock down was because people live out in these areas, and we're at level 25, I think 25, 26, for the where the tracks are. And so basically, I told them, you know, that was one of my stipulations for them, is you have to put bedrock around it. And so I was kind of the one that was making it more difficult, I think, just because I wanted it to be good. There's no reason half-assing it. So put bedrock around it so people can't quarry through it and mess it up. Because if somebody's traveling along and then a quarry took out, you know, a big, huge chunk of it, obviously that's a bad thing and people die with what they have on them. We don't want that. So I know I was the one that was making it a bit more difficult on y'all.
We love you for it, though, because we had to come up with interesting builds to do interesting things with the resources we had available to us. So
now, what did you end up doing to get it to work? Because I know that the black line right here is complete, right?
Yes. We eventually went from the turtle idea to pretty much a advertisement for LRAM.
What happens? Well, let's pause the screen and we're going to hop over to what you went to. So we'll be back in just a second, guys.
All right,
guys, and we're back.
All right, let me get mine come back through. All right, guys, so we are back, and this is what they actually worked on, and this is a thing of beauty, in my opinion. One, I'm glad that I know that on the server before last, I couldn't stand in the same room as a red power frame because it would just kick me. Like, screen dead. Minecraft just stopped. But this is gorgeous. Now, what did we name it? The Tunnel Slayer?
Yeah, we call it the Tunnels Lair.
So it's 2 words. Tunnels Layer. I'll put that on the screen maybe. Probably not because I'm lazy. But...
Yeah.
Flashing lights.
No, this is honestly gorgeous, and this is so given a review overall. How many? This is what, a 5x6?
Yes, 5x6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
4
6.
head.
So a 5x6 bore head, and this would go through and just grind out or devour the stuff in front of it, like the tunnel ahead. So it would dig out the tunnel, and then back here is where you would have it to where this laid the bedrock, right?
Yes. We actually called both ends the business end.
Business on both ends.
We have this is the business end, and this is also the business end. It was really nice because for us, this started out as two separate machines.
Right.
Until we had stopped feeding the batteries for the bore head, and then the backside had started catching up, and I just sheared off the front of it, and we slammed them together, and then Timestorm went through and made it a lot slimmer and a lot more sleek. And I think now, because she's built them so many times, that she can do it in her sleep.
Pretty much.
Actually, I built this in like 3 minutes, true story.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that much.
Well, let's go and see the one in action. And I know we just switched over to this segment, but we're going to go see the one in action so we can kind of see what it does while it's working. So, once again, hold on one sec, guys.
All right.
Like the... All right, guys, we are back, and this is the Tunnel Slayer Mark 2.5 is what I'm told right here. And you can kind of see it in action. Right now, this is digging the tunnel going north. Correct? Yep. And so, yeah, big wall in front of us. Actually, this is a good spot to reach in, so you can kind of see it going through, destroying the blocks out in front, sucking them all in. And I know that some of y'all are going to say, oh, yeah, we already did one of those. No. This isn't the same thing. This isn't Qbert, which was the red power machine that we worked on a while back. This is Tunnel Slayer. It's got a specific purpose, not just harvesting. So you can see on the front, yeah, and this is where you can see the front. This is a 5x6, so that's 30 blocks it's eating every 30 seconds.
It's every 2 to 3 seconds.
2, 3, 4. So about 5 seconds between each cycle, it looks like.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll vary because what it's doing is if it can move every tick of the timer, then it will move. The only time it won't is if it hasn't collected if it hasn't broke all the blocks in front of it. So, it's one of those things where we didn't want to adjust the timer. I mean, I think it's still at the default 2 seconds, I think.
Right now it is.
I think you can set it down to 1. Hey, you got a zombie on your back.
Yeah, I was going to grab my diamond sword.
But
I just don't want to break anything in here.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Trust me, I've fallen through this thing a couple times.
Die, zombie.
So at one point I had set one of them to 1 second, and again the timer doesn't at this point. The machine is so in sync that you can't we could move the timer up, and as soon as it's ready to move, you'll notice that not every time does it make 3 loops on there. 1,
right.
2, 1, 2. See, it'll move it whatever we can get it to go. The thing is that every time it ticks, it's placing the blocks in the back, so that's never an issue. And in front, as long as it has broke everything that the frames can push themselves forward, it's good to go.
How much ores are placing at once? Damn it, stop.
How many ores at once? 20. 20 at a time it's placing back there.
Woo! All right, so, and looking out from this end, you can see that it's shaking it from the front, and then it's putting down the bedrock. And it's, where are we at right now? What's the, I have my map to where you can't see the coordinates.
We are at 4176.
So this has only got about 324 more blocks to go before it hits its final destination.
Matter of fact, by the time we're done recording, it will probably be there.
So this is the tunnel. This is the Tunnel Slayer in action. Like, this is a awesome build. If you guys really do like on my channel, give a thumbs up, and we might have a special show how with Timestorm building this thing out, just kind of getting
how
the exact
to build
layouts.
a Tunnel Slayer.
Because this, I don't know, this is like a really well done, efficient machine, and she actually made it even more efficient because we actually were looking at a different way. So we have the what's it called, the Underslayer.
Yes, the Underslayer.
We have the Underslayer because we were wanting to place red power redstone torches underneath the tracks under the bedrock, but we didn't want to mess anything else up. So we actually built the same thing.
I
That's
compacted
two
this
blocks
down.
high. Yeah.
Yes,
Like, it's
it's 2
ridiculous.
blocks
It's
high.
2 blocks high. It's freaking insane. I
And
just got to say.
It also has the auto recharging circuit that this one has on it. Yeah, it's quite awesome.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one thing you didn't mention is that we have a charging station back in Spawn City for the red power the red power or Bluetricity batteries. That's the word I was looking for, and it's all implemented so that the dead batteries are pulled out and sent back through the ender chests over here, and then the recharged ones get thrown in, pulled out by this retriever, and head back into the bat boxes here. And we can't. The problem is while it's moving, you hardly get a chance to do anything. So when we've had to restock the bedrock back here in the crystal chest, you'll see here I can't. It's as soon as I open it up, and it's actually empty now. But because there's 9 stacks in each of these, there's 9 stacks in here, so it's gonna keep going until it's empty. Matter of fact, it'll keep going otherwise. But if we actually look in here real quick, you can see there's still a lot of stacks, and there's also a lot of them full stacks floating in the frames yet. So we could actually go quite a ways yet.
Yeah. Which that was one thing that we made on the last, I guess, the Mark II instead of the Mark 2.5. With this one, we had the lever on there so you could turn it on and off because you were having problems that last time, remember?
Yes.
I just put that back down there and turned it off so I can refill the diamond chest block.
So as you can
But
see,
that gives me a chance to look in here. So this is where the batteries come and get stored. So this inner chest, it works with the same one that's out back at Spawn City above the tram.
Yes, and we could look at that too in our videos. Yeah, this is the full batteries. This is the recharge batteries.
Wow, I've
Over
never
here,
looked inside the inner chest. Hold on, keep it open? That's badass. I've never looked inside there.
Oh, the
Like looking off into like everything.
into the end. It looks like the end. It's an ender chest.
That's crazy.
Have you ever looked at the end?
A couple times, but not really. I've never gotten there because I've never gotten there to kill the Ender Dragon just because gold always kills them before I do. So gold's like day after we start the thing. Oh, I found the Ender Dragon, killed him. What?
That's why I always try and tag team with him and I sit there and just wait. It looks a pretty nice cavern we found.
Just stalk them.
Well, I usually this time I'm like, oh, I'll live by you, and then I've been doing this project forever. So my house is still a red rock plateau.
All right, so this is the Tunnel Slayer.
So yeah, this
mode,
is,
and we're gonna start this back up and let us head back to. Let's see, what do we want to look at now? Back to the station, and we'll go check out the computer over there. And also, I want to check out the little battery system up top.
all right.
What? Oh no, I'm stuck inside the. I fell.
All right.
Get me out of here!
Are you still recording, Dream?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we're all sitting here looking at you and laughing.
Because now you're lost forever under bedrock.
All right, y'all teleport back to the spawn station, and we'll head back over there. So while we're doing that, down in the description below, I want to show that you guys, I have Rob's and Timestorm's channels linked down in the description below. Make sure you guys show them some support and some love on the channel. They do put up Let's Plays. I know Rob puts them up pretty regularly. Do you put up, how regularly do you put up your videos?
Whenever I can get around to it.
Are y'all teleporting back to spawn?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I hope this is spawn. Oh, hey, look, it is.
So, I'll link them down in the description below, and so you guys can follow them over there. Rob. Bam. All right, so back here at spawn. Woohoo! I'm not stuck under a freaking tunnel slayer.
Oh.
Everybody. Okay. So, yeah. Up on top up here, this is where y'all have the recharging system, right?
Yes.
Right. It's a lot less panels than we used to be.
Yes, because we don't need them right now. Actually, it's doing pretty good with these.
Well, having so many batteries, I guess that really kind of helps right there too. Because, I mean, when you look at this one, you have so many batteries going through there. So how does this work then? This pulls basically, it senses if there's a battery that needs to be charged, or what?
This pulls whatever's in this chest over here out into the charging station. Or the bat box. And the bat box will get charged by the solar panels, And then the retrieval says, "Hey, pull out full batteries and give it to me." There's actually one going right now.
Yep.
And then once that's full, the retriever will go, "Hey, I need a full battery," and it'll get sucked out into this interchange to the left. And actually,
Nice,
it probably
and that
won't
just
charge
goes.
but
Yeah, it's because it's nighttime.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty
But
awesome.
it's charging, or it did charge a little bit. But yeah, that's there's a slightly smaller compact way to do it, but the problem is you run into like partially charged batteries and stuff. So using the two ender chest system, especially since we were doing this in creative, it's a lot easier than worrying about the rest of it.
Right. Now, and this is the part that I really enjoyed because I actually got to work with Timestorm's work on here. Now, and one thing that should be mentioned on this part right here is this is a huge undertaking just from the first part. There's, I think, 130, 140 lines of code in this program, and maybe in another video we can go over that, if you guys want us to. But it's, unless you're into the programming and you know it, then you're not going to get it. But looking at this system, just one underneath right here, I know that it all goes through the bundled cables and stuff like that, so you can see those, and the insulated cables for the color coding out from there. So just kind of showing you underneath here what it starts off as. And then this is connected to all of these different sections right here. And so the computer system itself really tells the carts where to go whenever you pick this stuff out. So
yeah, for you guys,
this was a big undertaking.
Yeah, with basically we use it. We use all the information up above to interact with the Railcraft switch motors. That's what you're seeing here, and that's what helps us get everything going. So that basically it gave Time and Dream something to tell the computer to do, because it was really easy for me to get the tracks down and say, okay, this is what this is how it works. Now make it work. That's the one thing with this project, that we've all kind of been the crazy genius people, and we've all been the workers. And
well, that's big. Timestorm is really like, and I try to put that in there too. This was created by Rob and Time. Like, they did the work on here. The only thing I really did on this part was going through with the GUI and making it to where it has a GUI, which I got to say I'm pretty proud of, because I've never done a GUI system before. So this actually is a interactive touch screen, and the code and everything like that we're not going to really get into. I mean, a lot of people I don't think would get it too much, but basically right now I know that we have the east, north, and west are blocked off because they're still working on getting dug out and everything like that. But the cool thing, if you go through and you right click on south, it actually dispenses out a cart. It says cart dispensed, please board cart, mind the gap, da-da-da-da-da. And Time, did you want to hop in there so they can see it on the screen?
For sure.
So whenever Time gets in there, it's automatically going to push her off. She's going to go down the track, and once she hits over the thing,
yeah, let's
actually reset itself back out.
Yep, it all sets up. And shall we maybe head out and show a station?
Yeah, let's go show a station.
All right, let's go. We have graphical glitch there for a second, but
yeah.
Well,
so there is a gap in here so that the cart can go through and get bypassed, making sure that it's going on the right track. That's one of the reasons why we have that delay in there. So I'm going to go ahead and pull my cart, and we'll actually see what's going on.
And what we did in here, you guys kind of saw as we came down, all the rails are kind of color-coded, so we can find our way through there if we ever have to pull it apart or do anything strange. And then we used a high-speed track from Railcraft. Actually, this is all powered high-speed track. As you can see, we needed the redstone torches. But you can see on my screen, because I have the map up, you can see we're flying at a pretty good clip. We're, for you guys, I'm passing 1,000 now, and 1,100 now. So that's a pretty good clip that we're moving at. I know that was a big thing too, is getting to and from spawn is nice, but none of us wanted to wait a whole Minecraft day in a minecart just to get there on the standard powered rail. And you can see we end up with we're actually kind of catching up to Timestorm, who must be on the platform of our first station. Yep. Now let's hop off of here. We should see oh, there comes the tag. And Dream is on his way. We're actually only going to look at the platform here real quick. I'd like to take everybody down to the second station here, but you can see what we did here is we have a disembarking track. It kicks you out. And then a detector track and a cart. It's not a deployer. I can't remember what it's called. Let me click
Dispenser?
on it. Dispenser, that's it. Yeah, because they can suck up carts as well as dispense them. And when you go to leave, it's really easy. Time, you want to show them how easy it is to leave the station? Walk over the pressure plate. It automatically gives you a cart. You hop in, and off you go.
And so this will automatically send you into that next station right out there.
Yep, heads rated. That's the thing, is that although we didn't want to, we thought about trying to make a express line all the way up to 4,500, but this really worked the best for us. For everybody to just, it's a dual line system, so that you don't have to worry about waiting for somebody else who's coming through. And it really, I mean, to get you out to 4,500 in about a minute and a half is really a pretty good clip already.
We still need to work on getting a lot of these. I think it's because the tunnel board, the tunnel slayer is going, because when the tunnel slayer is not going, I can run through here pretty smooth. Right now I'm actually it's breaking up quite a bit.
I'm getting a little bit. You're still getting a little bit of lighting glitches, but I think that's because, we're loading chunks so fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can imagine, at least we didn't have to hand dig all this stuff. I think I would have gave up before we got to the end of the first tunnel. But we're coming up here on, this is, now you can see this station is slightly different. And we'll wait for everybody to get in so we can take a look. There is Dream, and for some reason, Time went running back.
Yes.
Okay.
So running.
There we go. So here's what I did. This is the black line. It's what we call the southbound line. So you can see this is in this texture pack it's a little different, but there's this strip that goes all the way across here. This is the Zycraft blocks, the black Zycraft specifically. It's called Zycorite block. That is in every one of these stations. It's the same. So everything down this line is that has that look. And then what we'll have, like, this is the 3000 station. So we have the basalt brick in here. The first station you saw, we have the standard brick, and in the third station out, we actually have marble brick. So yeah, like when we're down the red line at the second station, these blocks will be red, but they'll still have the basalt cobblestone.
I really like this layout and everything. This is really clean, the design, and the Zycraft blocks mix really well with the red power, especially because I'm looking at it through the Sordix modded texture pack. You'll have to see it through this on the video. You'll have to make sure to check it out just so you can kind of see this, because it looks really nice. I like the basalt bricks in this texture pack.
Well, if nothing else, we know each one of us will each have 2 views of our video.
Yep.
So I wanted to kind of show you guys the mechanics behind the station, and because that's kind of my area, and then I'd like to pass it over to Time, wherever
User
Time
entered
went.
your channel.
And from there, we will get into the design, because I was doing this stuff, and before I knew it, Time had the whole rest of the station built. So yeah, it was showing you before, we have the disembarking track and the detector track and the cart dispenser. On this side, we have a cart dispenser with a boarding track, I believe is what this was, and 2 boarding tracks, or a control track and a boarding track. They'll both work the same. The pressure plate is wired underneath to the dispenser, which kicks out a cart, and then it waits until here you have a player detector underneath here. So when the cart's waiting, once there's a player in the cart, it sends a redstone signal to the track, and it sends you off, and then you hit the high-speed transition track and into the high-speed power rail. So every station looks like this, and works pretty much the same. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rip apart and show you the guts of this. Very simple design. As I'm really slow at breaking blocks because I just want to single-click things away. So what we have here, you can see when carts come in, like I said, the cart dispenser, and then there's a retriever that pulls it out, And you can see I colored both of those blue, and they go into an ender chest. And then underneath the ender chest, there's another retriever with the red tubes that head up to the cart dispensers that are waiting for someone to ask for a cart. And then all of the stations that we have all have these ender chests in them. So there's always a supply of carts everywhere. So all the carts that we just rode in on came out of this chest and went back into this chest. Not to mention that every cart dispenser that is waiting for a cart also has 9 carts in it. So there's a lot of carts in the system.
I think it's really cool. I do like the whole inner chest, and I didn't ever think of using the inner chest for something like this scale, because that really makes it to where the system is. That was one thing we were always kind of fighting with, is like, okay, if we get the carts over here, then how people are going to get those and get them to where they come back. Using the inner chest is a really smart way of putting that out.
Yep. And as for station building goes, yeah, I just started downstairs. As you've already seen, red's the disembarking, green is the boarding. You have your obsidian here, which you step on to retrieve your cart.
Now, what's the difference between the obsidian plate and the other plates?
One is pretty.
Actually, no. The obsidian plate it's an actual mod that you know how the wood one would detect everything. The stone one only did basically mobs and players. Well, this is players only. So I used it because it looks pretty. He's right. That's what. And down here it looks good. But it's really nice if you put it outside your home and you don't have to worry about it, because the zombies will stand on it and they'll never trigger your door.
Gotcha. That's a nice way of thinking. Because I didn't know first. I didn't know there was an obsidian plate. What mod is that a part of?
It is actual obsidian plates. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and this is the I guess upstairs, lobby area.
Observation deck.
Observation deck.
I do like that you can see right down through there.
We want to get some trading mats in here so people can trade stuff. So you can come out to the station where someone lives and buy stuff from them.
I got a long ride ahead of me. I need a soda. Does anybody have a industrial craft coin?
We'll sell meat out here.
Exactly.
I know.
So now, we have these portals in there because this area actually is pretty tall.
Yeah, well, that's not that one though. These all switch back and forth. So what I did ahead of time is I came out here, and this portal right here.
Mm-hmm.
I lost time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There we are.
I was looking at the portal.
I lost. Oh yeah, I think that one goes to my home actually.
Portal.
I think that one actually goes to my home. So yeah, after you can see we're already up to a height of 80. When I was digging, I replicated the first one that that Time had built. So what I did is I just made it once I broke ground, that's where the station was. Well, this one was quite a ways up, and we lost time again.
Oh, I'm taking the long way.
Apparently.
And marrying my layout.
Your layout. Hey, I dug this one.
You did build one, but this is my layout design with the half.
The beacons are on all three, out in each direction, correct? Like, so people can actually see that there's a beacon. That's where a tram station is.
At every station, there's that beacon, which helps because they're visible from a few hundred away.
Right.
Because without that, I can tell you right now. Yeah, if you want to dream, head out just a little ways.
About 500
I'm pretty
away
sure this one. I'm pretty sure this one disappears pretty easily in the mix, just because that's a huge jungle biome. Yeah, even from here, I can't really tell what it is.
Right. And if I put this back, well, there it is.
Yeah, that makes it so much easier. Because I was like, wait, where'd the beacon go?
I know.
But yeah, so it does come out quite a ways. There's a lot of stuff out here. Here, we'll all go separate directions now. I'll head northwest.
I don't know which way I'm facing because I just F1'd it.
I think you went northeast. But yeah, so...
Yep, yeah. Mine just faded out right here.
Yeah, you can see that beacon goes... I should have actually put a marker down.
Yep, there you go.
I ran into something. A rock face or something.
Mine faded out somewhere right.
I mean, I know we figured it out. It was like 200, I think. Or something. It's a ridiculous amount. So at least you have the beacon to go by to find it. I like
Did you cover it up? What's gonna? Oh, there's
stick my head in the beacon.
my chunk loaded up a different chunk. That's why.
Ah,
About 220.
yeah. So yeah, a very excellent design. Again, the same station design here. You can see because this is the second station, we had the basalt brick, had the black lines. We have the black zychorite bricks, or whatever that was. Yeah, dark zychorite. But definitely an excellent design here. The only thing that
Did you want to go out to 4,500?
I guess we could. I don't.
I mean,
why
it's
not?
Yeah. Oh, my artwork's
just
out
right on
there.
the tram. Your what is?
The artwork.
Oh yeah.
The station. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna say that the what did we say? The Public Works Department on the D23 server doesn't know how to complete things very well.
That's true.
All right, I'm the first one leading out to the 4,500.
I'll catch you soon enough.
Probably. I'm lagging like a beast. Not to mention it's peak time for people that are on my internet, you know.
Ah. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, this isn't exactly what I thought of when I first thought about this. I was thinking of something that everybody could build towards and patch into. But I think for what we have going at the moment, this is definitely helping keep people coming back and forth to spawn. Is it something that I think is going to be 100% utilized by everybody? No. We know that that's, this is public transportation. If we get more than 10%, that's pretty good.
So if we get 3 people?
Yeah. Hey, look, there's 3 of us riding it.
Woohoo! Mission accomplished, guys.
I like how the carts have sounds now.
Yeah.
Although I've noticed that even when my sound turned way down, it's still
loud.
pretty loud, yeah.
Mine are at like 30% or something like that, 35%, and they're still loud as hell.
So yeah, so you can see here the marble brick with the salt cobblestone. Now this station is a little bit smaller because it's the end of the line, so there's nowhere to go this way anymore.
Right. They just have the one section.
Yep. And this, again, the observation deck. Now this was the original size that Time had built. When I said, well, look, we need to put something in here. This was it originally. I like that we put the lighting is also the same. What I can do is I can take you out to another station if I have it here. I had it wrote down somewhere. So you can kind of see the big difference. Let me find my waypoints here. Now I know I had this one wrote down somewhere. Let me put this in here so I can teleport out there and you guys can join me quick. And you can see the difference because these ones look really dark, which this wasn't originally going to be the black line, but some events led me to that. I gotta get I'm like, why can't I type anything in? Well, you can.
I just left my chat on this time. It's much easier to go through and type and TP and stuff like that. Well, overall, I think they turned out really great. I know we're going to be going checking out another one. Hopefully the red line, because I just like the red blocks. But, if not,
no, cool. The red one is going to be the one. I saved that for the direction I was going in. And I think I'm heading east. So, but yeah, come and join me.
Oh, this is the blue line.
See now, see how easy that was. This was the first. Is this the first? Yeah, this is the first station that was built.
Yeah, this is the first station.
Which it turns out that they actually kind of worked out nice because the blue line, this is surrounded by water.
Hey, I think every station on the blue line is in water, which we did not plan on it. It's just like, okay, we'll make this one blue. And you can see here, again, the marble theme continues, but this is what I was talking about. And Dream, this public works department that you have, you better get on them, man. They did a crappy job. Uh-oh.
Now I'm still having the little crazy glitch system for the paintings.
Yeah, I can't even see through them. I'm actually seeing like purple frames. This is arcane glass, And for those of you who can't see, behind there then we use paintings, and there's a lamp back there, so it gave it the shadow box effect. I'm actually going to break this for a second so people can see.
And because Rob likes killing the ore in the local area.
Oh, yeah, there is that too. But see, that's what I did then, and actually it looks like I'm actually getting the picture glitch again, like there's a picture over a picture here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
Yep.
That's what I got.
I think
So-
it's Minecraft glitch.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Pretty blue lights, yay!
Yeah, so actually I'm probably going to be close to the second station on the east line because I like the black and red look. So let's I saved that for my station. I think we're going to actually we're going to have a naming contest. Well, everybody will get to take a look and name stations. You can see yeah, this station looks a lot brighter just because it doesn't have the black in it so much.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I took it apart.
But anyways,
But in here, I can show you behind here, that same philosophy exists. You have the carts come in to a cart dispenser on the side of here, retrieved in. Again, there's their ender chest. And then fed back out to another cart dispenser. And that's all there is to it. Now, right now, we have it disconnected because the line's down.
Right.
Oh, Bart.
Well, I mean, overall, I think it's a really, really great system and a really great setup on here. Let's go back to spawn. You guys want to teleport there, and I can teleport back to you, and we'll finish this one up. Yeah, I think it's. I know there's still a lot of work to get done with still mining out the north tunnel and the west tunnel completely, and then the east tunnel needs to be finished too. I don't know. There's still a lot of work to be done. I know that.
Oh, I didn't go
I
quick.
am. So yeah, that's what the big project on the server has been, guys. And once again, like, you guys did an amazing job pulling this off with
Hey, it's not done yet.
everything on there.
Hey,
yeah, no.
so Dream, do we want to give them a little sneak peek at the next step in the process?
Not on this video. We're already running way over time.
Hey,
And
all right.
they got to give us some thumbs up and some likes if they want to see what the next project is going to be.
I agree.
See, now who was recording earlier? I think it was Draco and them. I gave them well, you're going to have to watch us because there might be a hint. So that's the hint is if all three of us get enough likes, then maybe we'll show it next week. Because it won't be up at, that won't even become
that one's
public.
Well, we got to finish this project. You
Yep.
can't start another project until you we'll get this one finished.
I know.
Oh, what do you mean? It's nice to have like 10 things going.
I like
We
having
should have put it
sanity.
northeast, west, south, so it said news. D23 tram news. I just thought about that. Really? Fireworks? Anyways, so yeah, any last words, Rob?
I think I need some words. I think no. I guess I just want to throw a shout out quick to Dream for giving us the server to play on.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put a quick pitch out there because I tag all my servers with it. Both my server and the D23 server are hosted by Fluctis Hosting. So if you're ever looking to host your own Minecraft server or a TeamSpeak server, look them up. I will have a link in my video, so check them out.
And I have a link in mine, and that's Fluctis or Fluctis Timestorm lit off fireworks. It was like, or by pew 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 hosting. So it's like they couldn't hear that. So yeah, I always call it Fluctis. So yeah, I'll have a link for down in mine if you guys want to do the server hosting to them. They do host really great servers. Rob will have it on his. Time, do you have anything to say?
It's been a long, long, long time making this. Yay!
Agreed. And for me, guys, I do once again want to say thanks. Thank you guys out there so much for watching and checking this out. If you stuck around the whole video, you got to see a lot of cool stuff. Leave me some comments. Leave Rob some comments on their channel. Leave Timestorm some comments on their channel. Let us know what kind of questions you ask. Obviously, if you're going to be looking more for questions about computer craft Lua, things like that, I'm not saying troubleshooting going through the whole bit, but maybe Time can go through and start posting some videos on just how-tos on those. Rob's definitely more the engineering, and I'm just me. You know what I do.
Yep.
So definitely post us some questions and comments on our channels. Let us know what you guys think about this build. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to their channels as well, and like the videos. And yeah, that's all I got. Until next time, guys, I am Dreamreaver23.
I'm Robmack.
And I'm Timestorm. Woohoo!
And we'll see you next time, guys. Game happy. Bye, guys.